It will be FC Basel's Nicolas kicking from left to right to get us underway. And team makers LevVinken, the Dutchman, from right to left. And what a tournament they have had.
We were 2 and 3. 1 in 3 was LevVinken in Swiss. He's had his back against the wall. Must-win games.
Here comes Nicolas. Here we go. Here's an early goal as well to get this final underway. La Croqueta, 1, 2 or 3.
It's simple. When Nicolas plays at his best on the PlayStation 4, in my opinion, no between him and the rest of the pack.
Took a big break from competitive FIFA. Needed that break to recharge his batteries and to come back on fire like he is now, looking for a second scoop turn into the finish.
He's just so slick when he's going forward right there. He played it from the back, from the centre circle. Van Dijk.
Inksman. Nicolas, as you said, they've matched up before a number of times. You even said it perfectly, Richard. You spoke to Lev after he's played Nicolas. There's not many players, just like Tex, who have been able to beat the likes of Nicolas and Tex. So across
minutes. Not had much to go on. It's been very, very scrappy, the play that he has had, because every time he's getting it, Nicolas is just taking the ball back off him.
Here we go. He's really enjoyed this left-hand side of the field with Mbappe getting down that byline area, which Nicolas did in fact score from just 15 minutes ago. Holds on to this one. I don't know why he took a shot there, Ramos. It was clearly a mistake.
He won in the quarter-finals first leg. He's getting the job done.
So currently sits in number 5 in the Global Series ranking. If he wins this, it will all turn around for him. Of course, add the points on that he has. 1,050. Whoever loses this final, you don't know about the rankings. It's what the whole year's been about. You pick up Global Series ranking points from every single tournament event. Loses the 32nd event we've had all year. Now, after this, it'll be all about those FIFA E-World Cup Grand Final. Here's Lev now. His first real chance of goal. Tried
from that left cam position. Almost played as a CDM on the edge of his own box. Coming back, pickpocket in. LevVinken on the edge of the box, and now the same Mbappe in the attacking threat.
Pull it into Vieira. Is that finesse on 4 and fake shot? Cristiano Ronaldo was quite readable, easily readable in the end. And I think often a lot of people ask, how do you break down Nicolas? For Filza was in a 0-0 after leg number 1. He can be stopped. There's a little ball just in front of Hullet. Tried to Croqueta actually along the byline. Vieira won it. Normally, them two playing
to really register a shot on target. The only chance that he did have was sort of that variation. Nicolas in the 4-2-3-1 second variation. So we're talking about Mbappe tucking in from a left cam. Is that
every player has their own personal preference. Clearly, it's worked well for him. He's in the PlayStation 4 playoff final. There's that fake shot inside. Mbappe having a lot of success there. Maldini able to pass it away. La Croqueta in the middle of the field. I'm not too sure success rate on that one in that area. Mbappe will make that run. Instead, he'll fake to go inside. Needs to be quicker from LevVinken here. Drag back into danger though.
He read the situation so well, did Nicolas there. Do an aggressive tackle back. It's very much read the situation, move players into position with jockey and intercept passes. Just make sure you're getting in the way. Letting sometimes the AI take the tackle for you.
Also, we saw it at half-time, Richard. 100% shot accuracy. Does not waste a chance, Nicolas, of what we've seen so far. Here's a chance for LevVinken. Timed to perfection with the tackle for Alexandro. Makes the huge tackle. Actually gives away a throw-in for Ramos teams. And Alexandro, the man of the moment.
Again with the anticipation. Right stick player switch.
It really is. All it takes is one chance to bring this game back all square. And we know how good Lev is in the attacking third of the field, scoring goals for fun just 2 games ago. When he gets into that rhythm and he's able to chain together La Croquetas and a number of skill moves. Here's Nicolas with his turn to go forward now. Look how clean that is, just moving round.
Trying to force his way into a dangerous area.
It's when you get into those areas, Lev has to be careful not to dive in. We've seen players all weekend long just give away penalties when the players get into a box. Here and they do it. La Croqueta, it's so
Prestige, but also the opponent. If you know you're playing against someone who has your number, does that affect you mentally?
I've matched 3 times before, and it's been Nicolas that's had the last laugh every single time. Lev, desperate to get that win on the board. Could be 2-0 down if it isn't from the heroic block from Maldini on the second time. It's a heroic save from David De Gea. A goal kick and a chance to breathe into a pause for LevVinken. Yeah, Pele has been a bit of a hero over these 3 days at the playoffs.
Well, why change now? You're like, this has got you all the way to the final, these 3 subs.
Maybe. He just needed that spark of... He knew how good he really was, beating Marv in that final when he had tears in his eyes.
Second leg.
He needs to back himself, he's here for a reason. Now he's starting to free flow a little bit more in the attack. Pele into Havertz, the 2 super subs that he always seems to back, and unfortunately, La Croqueta's actually the PlayStation 4 FIFA 19 Global Series playoffs. One player will pick up $75,000, or LevVinken put himself back into this game, and it's just the play you don't really want in that area. Vieira tried to do an accelerated fake